Okay, so hello guys, Snow here back again. I'll be sharing the strategy I use and in this the forex industry. So yeah, guys, um, personally I'm an ICT trader. Like that that old guy in YouTube where like he tells you, fuck you. I told fucking you to not do the fucking shit. Yeah, that guy. um, so yeah, I trade ICT and I think now it's time where I'll have to be consistent with this YouTube thing and my social media. So I'm thinking about being consistent into this. So on my on my video right now, I want to share the strategy I use. I'll share it theoretically, but soon I'll share on something to do with like more practical and backtesting. So yeah, so ICT, that's what I do trade and. I'll be sharing it. So there is this strategy we call it Kandorans theory. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's like CRT, CRT. It's more of candle range theory, and this candle range theory comes up with something we call turtle soup. Turtle soup is more of liquidity sweep. Yeah, it's more of a sweep, a range, a sweep, and like distribution. So it's like it follows the power of three. If you know the P of three, it's accumulation, AMD, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So candle range theory focuses on the power of three, where like I use it mostly because it mostly appears into this this AM sessions. Okay, not session, AM hours, like this 4 hour. So let's say a 1 a.m. candle. I'm talking about New York time. 1 a.m., 5 a.m., 9 a.m. Mostly those three candles they do like something we call that power of three, and they follow the same strategy. That candle range, they accumulate, manipulate, distribute. Yeah. So I'll be more like precise, more to explain how I do it. So let's say we have a range in a 1 a.m. candle, and I don't know how to explain, but I'll do it practically later. So we have this range, you mark the highs and lows, you wait for the total sweep, that liquidity sweep, break of structure, inverse inverse fair value gap. Okay, those fair value gaps and whatnot, those are called ICT PDRs. Okay, ICT PDRs include a number of terminologies. We call them blocks. The first we call it an order block. An order block. I'll just list them. I'll soon explain each of them later. We call it an order block, um, breaker block, rejection block, mitigation block, fair value gap, inverse fair value gap, volume imbalance, um, liquidity, or we call it like highs and lows. I think that's the PDRs I know of that exist. They are around 8, 9, 10. I don't know. Just they are about all the same thing. So with this, my candle range theory strategy. When I find a range and I mark the highs and lows, it's so easy to like um, identify one of the PDRs, the ICT PDRs, and use them as a confluence. You understand? So in a higher time frame, you get a range, you get a sweep, you get now like you narrow down to the lower time frame, you get the break of structure, like stuff, and you'll either get a breaker block, order block, fair value gap, inverse fair value gap, rejection block, mitigation block, imbalance, and liquidity. So that's how we narrow it down. And also sometimes do it the other way. Like they find on the higher time frame we don't have a range or a so we have like maybe a higher time frame fair value gap. So we have a fair value gap on the higher time frame. Let's say we are in a bullish, then there is this FVG. So the price in a higher time frame will tend to come back to this FVG, and when it taps to the FVG, uh, mostly more times there it forms a CRT on the maybe 4 hour or 1 hour or 30 minutes. It forms a lower time frame CRT, and that lower time frame CRT comes as a confirmation to enter the trade because we've got this ICTP DRA on the higher time frame, maybe another block, a breaker block, um, supported maybe with a inverse fair value gap, and in that we form a maybe even a sweep also. Now in that we form that candle range, and that candle range is also swept, comes up. That I think that's the best, yeah. So I'm not yet profitable, I'm not going to lie, but I'm thinking of in the process of maybe purchasing an account, a funded account. At, I'm using Funded Next. I've been checking it out, and personally, I think yeah, in a 100k account, I can be able to make like um, 10%, 12% monthly. That's so easy for me. It would be so easy for me to make that in such an account, 10%. And thinking of getting such an account, so I'm familiarizing myself with the rules and regulations of the funded accounts. But soon I'll be able to purchase one because yeah, I need that money. And right now, personally, I'm locked in, and I think one of the big issues I'm having is on finance and no capital. We call it capital in forex. I've blown too many accounts to the extent that I'm financially at risk. So um, I don't know how to get that, but I'm hoping soon I'll get the capital. I'll get some sources. Yeah, I'll do some hustles here and there. I'll get some money and to enter the charts, the markets, and purchase that account. And maybe I'll be sharing my progress on the account. So right now is September 16th, 2025. I'm giving myself like 6 months of more of consistency here on YouTube in my trading journey, and I'm journaling every step I'm taking each and every day. At this point, I've been able to realize what has been the issue with me, and I'm working on myself. I'm working to become a better person and into the real world also. So yeah, I just shared my strategy theoretically. I'll be sharing it practically on here on YouTube. So I'm I'm locked in, and I don't know where it will lead to, but I do hope um, it will lead to somewhere great. Yeah. So something else is I have this challenge going on where I'm challenging myself on my personal life, maybe to do like 50 push-ups on a daily. I think it will help me physically, no, mentally to, like that consistency, like to build that discipline in my mind, and I think that will also come to my trading journey and put me into a situation where I'm disciplined in this field. So yeah, currently I'm in school. I don't know how I'll balance, but I'm thinking of a way I'll be able to balance school and forex because I can't quit. I'm almost finishing. I'm on my last year. So with that being said, I'll be researching on the prop firms which I'll be taking soon, and from that, I think that will be a good step for me. And yeah, I hope you've understood my strategy. I'll be sharing the ICTP diaries, and I'll be showing them physically, and trying to explain each of the PDRs to you guys. So support my channel. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you.